Welcome, beauties. This is Tatianna Tarot again for another Tarot Energy forecast of the week. Thank you for tuning in. You guys get me so hyped up and excited to do this every week. And honestly, I'm not used to being in front of a camera, so the more motivation, the better. And you are really dope. So, happy full moon in Virgo. Things have been really, really crazy. I think the week before I said it might be a hectic week in terms of mental stimulation, lots of thoughts, lots of ideas, lots of communication, lots of challenges with the air element. We're going to see what's going on with this week for February 22nd until February 28th. I've got my deck here, still being called to use the Morgan Greer. Really, really dope deck, really visually stimulating, appealing to the eye, and it's just been calling me intuitively, I think, because I've been investing a lot of my energy, been reading a lot of clients with this deck, so I've got all my juju in it, and I don't really want to part from it as of yet. So, take a couple deep breaths as I meditate on the cards here, channel spirit for the highest good of all involved, and see what is it that we need to know this week for our best benefit and to just make us a little bit more conscious and savvy of our personal voyage and journeys. And see how this full moon is really going to influence us for the rest of the week and how we're going to leave February, hopefully with a bang and a positive one at that. So pulling out one card for Monday and Tuesday, the 22nd and the 23rd. Spirits, ancestors, higher ancestral beings, higher ascended masters, Orishas and Lois, please come through and let us know what it is that we most need to know in love and light for the highest good of all involved, for our clarity and guidance. Okay? Let's see, in love and light. And I'm going to pull out this card. Oye, otra vez. The Six of Swords. This is the full moon. The full moon tends to have effects even 3 days after. Of course, it starts waning after the initial day, which would be today. Waning as in losing its power, but it's still as effective as a full moon, meaning you can really manifest anything at this time. And as we may know, manifestation is almost instant nowadays. Time is flying by. Things are just aligning itself into place. You're meeting the right people. You're going to the right places at the right time. Divine timing is really letting us know that it's there for us. But the Six of Swords is the decision to abandon either a belief system. It could be a particular person. It could be a belief system that you have within you, or a belief system that you see being mirrored or reflected to you that you know is not for your highest good. It could be a circumstance that you've decided to put up with for quite some time, that now you're gaining the clarity and being like, aha, wow, why did I always do that? Like, did I pick this up in my youth? Did I tolerate this because I thought potentially there might be a change in the near future? And now that I see that there's not, I'm deciding to leave. Again, the swords represent the element of air pertaining to the mind, the mental realm, communication, thoughts, ideas, expression, creativity, all that which is intangible. So any of the such can be involved within Monday and Tuesday, these next couple of days. It can also be mean restructuring yourself, getting away from toxicity, toxic energy. Now that the moon is in Virgo, we're all about OCD, organization, being the best we can be. Like, there's never really a satisfying moment. There's no excuse to be complacent with us because we're always trying to up the ante. So with the Six of Swords, it might highlight areas of your life or particular people or circumstances in which you know that you deserve better or you can do better. And so you're deciding to peacefully walk away and to reclaim your mental peace, because you see there's like a barrier here. There's a wall here. And so you might be encountering like a headstrong force where you're like, shit, I can't really get through this. I can't get through this barrier. I need to enforce my boundaries to really show a sense of self-care and love for myself a little bit more. I really need to reinforce some rules even on myself so I can discipline myself, so I can get the right frame of mind. However, it shows that you're not the only one. I'm trying to angle this so that you don't see the glare of the light from next to me. But it shows that you're not the only one, okay? You have a companion here who may be encouraging you, hey man, this dude that you're with or this chick, they're not about it. You should go on, or you need to stop this behavior, you need to stop this habit, or maybe I've been there too, and I've gotten over that river, so I can help you with some good sound advice, or just my mere presence can bring, comfort. So it does suggest that no, you won't be alone, even though it may be energetically toxic, it may be very emotionally draining in some way. Going through this particular circumstance is kind of healing for you. You may feel immensely lighter once you do make that decision to carry on, or even though it could in many ways just be an impulsive idea that pops in your head. What if I just do this, or what if I just leave? And you do so, you may come to find that you end up saving a lot of your prana, a lot of your chi in the process. And it's probably the best decision you could have ever made within the week. So let's see what's up for Wednesday and Thursday, the 24th and the 25th of February. Channeling information for Wednesday and Thursday. What is it? Oh, that already follow out. So spirits are really active today. Pay attention to what they show you. Pay attention to what they don't show you, because there's communication and everything. This is the world. A lot of stimulation, a lot of inspiration. You are the world. It could be that you're very highly inspirational at this time. Influential, excuse me. It may be the case that your mind is either all over the place, or you're just like creatively dabbling in so many projects that you don't know what to focus on. Or maybe you do. Maybe it's just the right time for you to meet that person that's going to take you to the next level. The world is an encouragement of your mental and creative stimulation. Seek inspiration in different cultures. Learn that language you always wanted to learn. Take up a new dance style. Eat international cuisines. Listen to various musics that might inspire you in a way. Go do that art that you always wanted to do. Go read that book. Go travel to that country. The world can indicate international travel, or some sort of international influence that is coming into your life. It may also mean a lot of expansion. You could be thinking maybe 10 steps ahead, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. What is my influence? What is my legacy? What am I going to do? How am I really going to make a name for myself? And what is it that I really want to leave behind to the world, to aid in a new world, to aid in a society, a new culture that is benevolent and loving, and sharing, and giving, and compassionate? And how can I learn from the creatures around me, the animals, the humans, all the elements, the fire, the air, the earth. What is this, a donkey? A Taurus. That's earth too. There's water in there somewhere. What can I do to learn of the world? And how can I use those influences to my advantage? The world can mean a lot of stimulation, but in the right way. So get ready to take your notebook pad and write down, all the things that you want to manifest, especially within this full moon. All the things that you want to conquer. Like really, really dream big, and then scale it down and see what you can do now minimally on a daily basis to manifest that big dream. This is a really dope card. For a second there, I was worried we were going to get a lot more swords. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, not another week of freaking emotional strife. I've been going through it too. So I completely understand if you guys are rolling through the punches as well. As for the last card, going to pull one out for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What is it that we most need to know for this weekend? And to sum it up, what's going on? This one, 5 of Pentacles. Pentacles pertains to the element of earth, what you can create here, what you can sustain here, anything in the physical realm. So this is also talking about the number 5 in numerology, which pertains to the wholeness of mankind, the wholeness of yourself. And this is a healing card. The need to give back to yourself, the need to really recognize what are my triggers. How do I know I'm being drained? How do I know I'm being fulfilled? And how can I fill my cup every morning? What are 5 self-care rituals you can do that are going to leave you feeling on top of your game every morning? Like if you don't take initiative to put yourself first and to put yourself as a priority, you're going to drain yourself. You're going to give your power away to other people and they're going to take advantage of you. And so this may talk about illness, potential illness, getting sick. You don't want to get sick, especially with the world influence. We're getting some of this over here, we're getting some of that over here, various different stories that really collide, that don't make sense, various different influences that either could be for our benefit or to our detriment. It depends on how you perceive things. And so the 5 of Pentacles is telling you, hey, don't forget about yourself. You may be inclined to really want to help and heal others, which is really honorable, which is very noble. But you come first. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of those around you. So what is it that you're going to do to be a little bit more proactive in your healing? And because this card is showing up, it does imply that you do need healing in some area of your life, especially when our first card pertains to traveling again amongst waters with the swords, and moving across a particular emotionally trying time in your life. You need to be a little bit more alert on self-care regimens in general. I mean, a lot of people throw this out there, but you're starting to learn, or you're starting to see, whether through personal experience, personal impact, what happens when you don't take care of yourself. People will take from you, or maybe you'll be working yourself to the bone and then you'll actually physically get sick, or you'll have a mental breakdown. Take it easy. Slow down. Rejoice with people around you that love you for who you are, that can remind you that you've got an important mission on this planet, that reminds you of your passion, of your purpose. Whatever all those purposes are, there's not just one. So it's, hug a friend, hug a mentor, hug your mama, hug your auntie, hug your dad, hug yourself, Basically do whatever it is that's going to get you back to balance, because you're going to need it for this month that is coming up. That's really intense and really amazingly magical as well. So I hope you really, really resonated with that message. I want you to comment on the box below and let me know how you're personally going through things and how these cards maybe relate to your life. If you're interested in a reading, you could always book one online with me, www.myurbanillumination.com. Click on the Work With Me tab and you'll see all my services there. Shoot me an email and I will make time for you as soon as possible. Also, follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you want a little more insight on my life, or for the daily tarot meditations and other spiritual information that I post there. It's all for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to head out to my heart space meditation on Mondays. That's sacred to me. And as I'm doing so, I'm going to give you so much love, sending it out there. Peace.